Are you ready to see Five Nights at Freddy's like never before in the first movie based on the video game? And we've already gathered the first details about the plot, scenes, characters, and even leaked plot details to place this movie in the timeline of the saga. Get ready for the ultimate birthday party by smashing that like button, subscribing to our channel, and turning on notifications so you'll never miss our FNAF videos. These are 15 leaked details from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. This is the face of William Afton, the purple guy, in the film adaptation of Five Nights at Freddy's. Matthew Lillard will be in charge of bringing the saga's killer to life, being one of the protagonists and villains at the same time. Mike will be played by Josh Hutcherson, who played Peeta in The Hunger Games.
Peeta!
Christian Stokes will play a character named Hank, who we understand is Henry, William's partner. Mary Stuart Masterson will also appear as an unknown villain, in addition to Elizabeth Lale playing the role of Vanessa. What a party's being prepared for this movie! So the film features an ice cream shop called Ice Cream Parties, and the logo of this place will be the character that you surely remember from FNAF World, the stupid rainbow that wouldn't stop insulting us during the fight.
Wow, what a moron! You suck! You still suck! Pathetic.
As it hurt our feelings back then, now it'll compensate us with ice cream. So, this ice cream shop is located in a mall, and they filmed a scene for the movie right in front of it, where two characters got into a fight, one of them being Mike. It is rumored that before working at the pizzeria, Mike used to work at ice cream parties and got fired after this violent fight. Yeah, and it must have ended pretty badly, because you can hear a kid screaming desperately in the background. And speaking of kids, if you follow the Five Nights at Freddy's series, you'll know that the animatronics, at least the original ones, were possessed by the children killed by William Afton during the early games of the saga. These children will appear in the movie as ghosts, because they've been named Ghost Kids. We can't help but relate this name to the scene where William Afton gets trapped inside the Springtrap suit. In a picture posted on social media, Jofel Love was seen on a movie set playing one of the ghost kids in the middle of a forest. This situation, where there's a girl in a forest, immediately reminds us of the scene where William Afton kills a girl outside the pizzeria. Her spirit would eventually reincarnate into one of the animatronics. Jofel would be playing Charlotte, so she would be Puppet in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and just like in the game, she would take care of the other animatronics who were also killed by William. While it is true that in the game Charlotte is a bit older and the puppet wanders around an alley instead of a forest, these small script changes are understandable for a movie. Another possibility is that it's simply the spirit that possesses the animatronic of Chica. What do you all think? Coincidentally, in this filming set, a house can be seen at the end of the forest. It's not exactly the location we know, but almost certainly this place is the Afton family's house that appeared in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, with its fireplace and the characteristic silhouette among the trees. The thing is, this location has become very popular within the FNAF franchise, with a more extensive appearance in the virtual reality game Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. In this game, the entire outdoor area could be seen in much more detail, and if you pay attention to the environment, it looks much more like what we see in the movie. In a photo of the filming set, we could see the eyes of an animatronic on a table. The animatronics will be real in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and this eye could belong to any of the ones we know, although due to its color, we bet it's Foxy's. Now, the one that we've been able to see in all its glory is the animatronic of Freddy, the first realistic and official FNAF model of an animatronic created and whose dimensions are impressive. It's about 6'5" tall, and its front compartment is able to open. The actor playing William Afton revealed that he didn't sign up to play the killer for just one movie, but for 3. So it's been confirmed that, at least if everything goes as planned, we will have at least 3 Five Nights at Freddy's movies featuring William Afton. Now keep in mind that these plans can go awry if it's a box office flop, but we highly doubt that. If you're watching this video, you probably already know that the protagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's changes depending on the game, although the purple guy has always been there. In the movie, it seems that the protagonist will be Mike, with Josh Hutcherson as one of the most popular actors in the cast. The theory is that the movie story would take place from when he worked at an ice cream parlor until he arrives at his new job at the pizzeria. And now, where exactly does the Five Nights at Freddy's movie fit into the saga timeline? Well, of course, the logistical assumption would be that they would make a movie about the first game, but it seems like that's not the case. The plot of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie will actually take place during the Pizzeria Simulator era, although with significant changes. Scenes from the older times have been spotted. The existence of actors whose characters live in the future or in the past suggests that the story of the first 4 FNAF games will likely be told through flashbacks and memories. Even the story of Sister Location could be included, having 2 parallel plots at different moments in time. Vanessa's appearance in the movie also makes us suspect that there could be content related to FNAF Help Wanted, perhaps as a post-credit scene. The key to deciphering where the Five Nights at Freddy's movie fits into the timeline is the pizzeria building itself. Now, in the games, it's not clearly seen from the outside except in FNAF Security Breach, but the name on the sign is the same as the one in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. In this game, we controlled Mike managing the pizzeria, so everything fits. The exterior scenes of the building took a couple of months to shoot, then it switched to shots where the place seemed to be abandoned or something like that, finally dismantling the building completely and not filming there again. We think this is a huge missed opportunity, as it could have been a perfect museum for Five Nights at Freddy's fans. An interesting detail is that the entrance sign we saw in FNAF Security Breach is not exactly the same as the one that'll be in the movie. Five Nights at Freddy's games take place during the night. In the movie, although there will be indoor scenes, we will also have some outdoor night shots. Some leaked images reveal scenes that'll be filmed outside the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place restaurant, around some cars in the parking lot. We don't know how many animatronics will appear in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but we have seen some images of stickers being used in the filming that may be giving some clues. Among the stickers, we can see some of Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, Mangle, Puppet, and Springtrap. So as you can see, what you can find within the first 5 games of the saga, this supports the theory that the main action of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie occurs during the Pizzeria Simulator era, and we will see flashbacks recreating the main games of the saga. Some people took pictures at the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place building from the back as well. The thing is, only the facade of the place was built, so we rule out there being any scenes using the rear or side of the pizzeria. And of course, as you can imagine, the interior scenes would be shot in specially built locations and don't necessarily have to match the pizzeria building. During the filming of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, we have seen its codename repeated over and over again. Bad Cupcake is the codename for this movie and what it is known as on the set. This name refers to Chica's cupcake in its nightmare version, which is the closest thing to an evil cupcake we can find in the games. Don't miss our upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's videos by subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications. And here, we're gonna leave you with some other videos that you might like as well. See you next time!